Hola a todos, bienvenidos a ¿Qué diablos dijo ella? Yo soy Vanessa Lua y esta es la versión en español de What the hell did she say? Y como pudieron escuchar, mi inglés no es muy bueno que digamos, esa es la razón del nombre. Pero vivo aquí en Los Ángeles, California y me encanta entrevistar a famosos. De hecho, esta semana tenemos a Charles Baker, mejor conocido por su papel de Skinny Pete en Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad pasa en México en el canal AXN, y está en su cuarta temporada. Pero aquí en Estados Unidos está en la sexta temporada, que es la última, así que ya se imaginarán el exitazo que es. Charles nos invitó a su casa y además tocó el ukulele, que yo busqué en el diccionario y no encontré la palabra en español, pero el ukulele es la guitarra chiquita que tocan en Hawái. Así que aquí les dejo el video. Stars shining bright above. Night breezes seem to whisper I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Is that?
Woo! So I bet the audience didn't know that you are also a
Ukulele
ukulele
player?
Yes.
No. I try to tell them, but they never listen.
Charlie, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, Vanessa?
Very good. Are you playing these instruments because you are so depressed because it's the last season of Breaking Bad?
Yeah. It's hard to play the blues on the ukulele, but yeah, I try.
Well, what is it for someone to be working 6 years, right? So because each season is the equivalent of a year.
Yeah.
So for 6 years you have been working on Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like you guys are not gonna hang out. Like it's not like.
I'm sure we hang out every now and then. Sorry, we live in a flight path. Matt Jones, who plays Badger, he and I hang out quite a lot. He and I and Aaron Paul just watched the first episode of the last 8, episode 509. We just watched that all together at a little party with a few other people, including Marilyn Manson. That was cool.
Oh my God! Hold on.
Yeah.
Marilyn Manson. Like, was he wearing his like white face and
he was
makeup
in the
and all
white
that?
face and you know he looked like Marilyn Manson typically, except for not the full show regalia, but he looked like Marilyn Manson.
And when he talks, he just talks like a normal person, or he's like, "Wah!" I don't know.
He's just a regular guy. He's a very smart regular guy too, and that surprises a lot of people. But yeah, he's a very smart, compassionate man. That's cool.
Nice. So that are the little perks of being part of Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah. That was one of the bigger ones right there. I mean, other than getting to work with people like Brian and Aaron and Matt and Jonathan Banks and Giancarlo Esposito, those just such great actors. Then I get to meet all the fans of the show, and luckily a lot of them are also great entertainers and actors and etc. So that's one of the things I love about it.
So, how did you get originally involved of the project? I remember you told me that it was gonna be first just a small part, and then they liked you.
Well, I don't know how much they liked me. It was, yeah, it was supposed to be just the first in the first season, episode 4. I was just supposed to be the skinny stoner, and we were both in Dallas when that happened. And I cast through Tony Cobb Brock, Tony. And then luckily they changed the plan. It was supposed to be that Aaron Paul's character Jesse was supposed to die in the next couple of episodes, but they really liked his chemistry with Bryan Cranston, and they really liked his character, and they suddenly thought of some new ideas, and so by keeping him, they kind of had to keep some friends around and give him a base, and so Combo and Badger and Skinny Pete kind of became the foundation for Jesse Pinkman.
Oh my God! I just recently watched the parody that they made with the Star Trek thing. So you have now a comic.
Yeah, that
Was it that awesome?
Oh, it was really awesome. They had me as a Star Trek. They had my character, the cartoon character, in a Star Trek shirt and the red shirt, which kind of made me a little nervous. But that was really cool to see, and it put me into that Star Trek culture pretty heavily. So I was thrilled with that.
Oh my God! Look at his face. He's like a little kid, so excited right now. That's so cool.
No, I'm cool.
So Charlie, for the people that haven't seen Breaking Bad, because now everybody knows about Breaking Bad, everybody knows that it's a badass TV show, but there is a lot of people out there that is like, oh, okay. So how would you describe this show? Like, what would you tell them? Why they should watch it?
One, it's like nothing you've ever seen before. I mean, there's no other TV shows like it. People have tried to compare it to other shows, but and partly because it's got such a cinematic aspect to it. It's very much like watching a movie, and a lot of people get caught up into watching an entire season in one sitting because it is just like watching a great movie. It has parts that have never been done. I don't think I've ever seen a show where a character is taken from being a very nice, regular white guy and made into a just horrible person, and yet the audience still is rooting for him and sticking with him. And that's something you never see. And despite what some people say, it does not promote drugs. It does not glorify meth. If you look at any of the characters on there, you'll know that it is just destroying their lives, and has done so, and the only people who are better off are the ones who get away from it. So it's a great show.
How about you send the same message but with the Skinny Pete voice?
That whole thing. Yo, despite what people tell you about the show, it does not promote meth. If you look at any of us on that show, we are not at all glorifying any drugs.
You hear it from Skinny Pete, guys?
That's from Skinny Pete himself, yo.
Stay away from bad things.
Stay away from drugs. Stay in school. Listen to your mom.
I have to tell everybody that I am in Charles Baker's house, and
on my front porch.
Doesn't grow up marijuana.
No.
He doesn't grow pot, but he does grow tomatoes. Can we go and get a tour to your amazing gardening?
Well, we could try. Some of us having some problems right now, but hey, let's go look.
Okay, cool.
So these are the guys that are having some issues right now. We just had to cut back a lot, and hopefully they're gonna come back.
They look cute.
Of course, I have my rosemary right here. Love the stuff.
Wow, it smells so good. Yeah.
There's strawberries.
These are strawberries? Oh, wow.
They haven't done too good. This is lemon thyme. My wife loves to use this for chicken. It's lemon thyme.
That smells
lemony.
So good, yeah.
These just came up, they just showed up. We didn't plant them. I think they're going to be the yellow pear tomatoes. And they kind of got into my flower garden here. I have some more tomatoes down here. We were experimenting with artichokes, and it went bad. They do bloom, and we thought that was a really pretty bloom, so we just let that one go. Next year, hopefully, we'll get some artichokes. And then we do our own cucumbers.
Ooh, I have tried them, your pickles.
Yes.
So good.
And that's what we use the dill for. We can our own tomatoes, our own pickles, using our wonderful cucumbers.
Ooh.
Which, this one's going great. The other two, not so great this year. But it's our first year in California, so we're trying to figure this out. And all of these were already here when I moved in. I have some more tomatoes, which are bug infested, and we're trying to fight that. We have banana peppers, which my son loves. We have bell peppers, which are turning red. And we have
chiles.
Chile de árbol.
Chile de árbol, muy bien.
Which we're also just growing here when we moved here. So,
nice.
That's my garden.
Thank you for the tour.
¿Qué pasa, hijos de puta?
We are gonna close our amazing interview listening to Charles Baker playing the ukulele.
Ukulele. Wake up when the clouds are far behind, where troubles melt like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Short version.
Muchísimas gracias, Charlie Baker.
Gracias.
Adiós.
Adiós.
¿Qué les pareció? A mí se me puso la piel chinita cuando empezó a tocar el ukulele y a cantar. A ver, quiero escuchar de los fans de Breaking Bad. ¿Se imaginaban al drogadicto Skinny Pete tocando un instrumento y cantando tan bonito? Ya sé, ¿verdad? Así que déjenme un comentario y díganme qué opinan. Y bueno, la próxima semana tenemos una entrevista con Héctor Chavarría. Héctor es un experto en artes marciales, él es argentino y de hecho está aquí en Estados Unidos porque escribió, dirigió y actuó su película Chávez Cage of Glory. Así que la siguiente semana no se lo pierdan y por favor no se les olvide picarle al botón de aquí arriba, suscríbanse a mi canal y bueno, si quieren escuchar la versión en inglés es What the Hell Did She Say? En español, ¿qué diablos dijo ella? Síganme en Twitter, What the Hell Did, y también encuéntrenme en Facebook, What the Hell Did She Say? Interviews by Vanessa Lua. Muchísimas gracias.